go, buddy.
Hi guys, welcome home. I just landed in Tokyo. I miss you guys so much. Hi guys, welcome home. I just landed in Tokyo. I miss you guys so much.
I miss you too, Dad. I can't wait to see you again.
Take care, honey.
I miss you too, Dad. I can't wait to see you again.
Take care, honey.
Hi, I'm Shun, the founder of Yukai. Yukai is a team of carefully selected designers and engineers who have a passion for creating robots. As a father myself, I always want to spend more time with my children, even when I can't be there. When designing our latest creation, Boko, we find it very important for children to be able to use him naturally.
We also wanted Boko to be accessible to people who have difficulty using smartphone. Play and record, just 2 buttons. And a cute exterior that wouldn't be too hard to imagine coming to life in front of you. Compared with smartphone, you can really feel the communication.
Boko is Bluetooth enabled, meaning he can connect directly to your iPhone or Android device for setup. A challenging aspect of creating Boko was the design choice of placing components into his head. We wanted to bring him to life, so we decided to add a motor and LEDs and volume dials. We see at least 4 different types of users. Number 1, parents who work far from their children. Boko can keep you connected to your children even when you are far from them. Number 2, parents who don't want their children to have a smartphone. Smartphones are a great way to stay in touch, but can be very distracting for children. Boko is a fun way to stay in touch with your children. Number 3, anyone who has an elderly or disabled relative living alone. You can use the included motion sensor to monitor their activities and keep in touch with them. Number 4, anyone who is blind or visually impaired. With only 2 buttons and reliance on voice and sound, Boko is very easy to use even for blind or visually impaired individuals.
We've almost completed the production version of Boko, and recently we brought him to CES in Las Vegas, where he was greeted with warm reception. Now we'd like to bring him to the international market. This is where we need your help. When you can feel the communication, you can feel much closer to your loved ones, no matter where in the world you are. Thank you for your support.
In the past few years, Scratch's popularity has grown amongst teachers and students as graphical programming software. And we think Scratch 2.0 can be more interesting when it connects to the open source hardware world in a better way. That's the reason why we developed the MBlock software to allow the programming of Arduino and robotics based on Scratch 2.0. It does not only inherit all the characteristics of Scratch, but also increases many script modules to interact with hardware. Students can use MBlock to create all kinds of interesting work and applications on the basis of the Arduino open source platform. However, we've discovered that the DuPont cable in Arduino is too complicated for most children. For this reason, we have designed a brand new wiring system for MBot. The new mainboard, M-Core, the color label recognition system, and the RJ25 wire make wiring quick and easy for children. Now, Young makers only need to wire electronics together, program with M-Block, and choose the connect port. Project done. M-Core is a mainboard special design for education. On the basis of Arduino open source system, M-Core integrated motor drivers, multiple sensors, and 4 extra ports for more electronic modules. Extra ports and modules are distinguished by color, very convenient for children. With M-Core, children can turn their fascinating imagination into all kinds of interesting works, like bubble blow machine, racing game, platform games, and more. In order to show the amazing robotic world to students, we developed a cute, economical robot for M-Core called MBot. With an aluminum alloy chassis, MBot, and the graphical programming software M-Block, students can start robotics projects quickly. We optimized MBot for the classroom. No more annoying USB cables now. Instead, we added a Bluetooth module for remote control. In the future, MBot will support 2.4 GHz wireless solutions to allow for larger classroom teaching. MakeBlock provided 2 power supply solutions for MBot. You can choose 4 AA batteries or 1 chargeable lithium battery as the power supply. The scalability of MBot can't be understated. Combined with the Arduino mode in M-Block, you can translate the Scratch-style program into Arduino code and upload it to the Arduino board, allowing the robot to run offline. MakeBlock provides a smooth transition from graphical programming language to code programming language. The aluminum alloy chassis of MBot is compatible with LEGO and MakeBlock parts. The electronics are based on the Arduino open source platform. MBot frees your creativity, allowing your ideas into reality. Balloon battle, soccer game, the only limitation is your imagination. Online tutorials and course content are provided for teachers. MBot is developed by the MakeBlock team. MakeBlock is a popular robot construction platform. We spare no effort on making innovation easier. Many people ask MakeBlock, can you develop a better entry-level robot? A robot that is simple enough for a 10-year-old kid? A robot that is cheap enough for most children to learn about robotics? That's the reason why we developed MBot and M-Block. Through 2 years of exploration in the education field and communication with hundreds of teachers and students, we have finally done it. We believe that MBot is one of the best robot products for family and school education.
Owning a plen is like having a twin. A plen can communicate with others in your place. A plen can go out in your place. Plens can get together and have fun without any restrictions. A plen can even help you grow and improve.
Plen will revolutionize the relationship between humans and robots. We have developed robots to mirror humans. By expanding our capabilities with a robot, we think anyone can have fun interacting with others on an equal basis. Not only for pleasure, but in educational and medical situations too. Thus, we have ensured that anyone can easily construct and use a plen. Since it's printable, you can customize its color and design. And since it employs open source software, you can change both its program and specifications to meet your needs.
Anyone can easily build a plen and personalize it too. It employs open source software. It can learn programs created by all sorts of people. Using a 3D printer to make its parts, anyone can give a Plen their own physical appearance. Each owner can customize how it's controlled. You can operate it with a smartphone application, body movements, facial expressions, myoelectrics, brainwaves, and various other input methods. Owning a Plen will broaden your world.
Hi, I'm Sherry Vedavato, co-founder of 10 Imaging and creator of RoboSnap. After having worked in the imaging field for many years, I decided to create a camera to bring vision to robots with a focus on education. RoboSnap is a camera that you can attach to your LEGO robotic systems, and it really provides eyes for your robot. So it gives you more context for what's going on in the world, and so you can use that in your robot, in your projects. So for schools, kids can use that in their projects. The way it works is it can detect colors, and it can figure out where the location of those colors are and the approximate size and shape of the color, and it can also take snapshots. So this can really help give you some context of where the robot's going and how to move it around. Although RoboSnap is easy to use for kids, its sophisticated computer vision algorithms add a whole new dimension for advanced users who are developing complex robotics projects. I'm really excited about the prospects of imaging for information. So this is allowing you to look in the environment and figure out what's going on out there. And this is very important for robots. Robots need eyes just like we do. And so by able to adding some eyes to your robot, you can do a lot more with your robot, and it adds a lot more different types of applications that you can use, and makes it more creative for kids. They can come up with more ideas when they can see as well. I actually took the prototype of RoboSnap to my kids' 4th and 5th grade classroom, and they were pretty excited about it. They were able to do all sorts of different things and had great ideas for what they would like to do in the future with the camera. They were actually even great beta testers as well. They were able to figure out some flaws and what we want to do next. There's a lot of features that aren't available in other cameras out there. Some cameras really require you to have the object very close up to the camera, and that makes it very difficult to use. Also, some of the cameras require training, which makes it cumbersome for kids. One thing that's different about RoboSnap is it also can detect shapes. None of the other cameras can do that. And it can also take snapshots, which is very useful to figure out where you are and where you're going. I'm
I'm looking support from the Kickstarter community in order to build enough cameras to keep the unit costs low. Thanks for your support.